Aloha!
Hi. Can you see the ocean?
Can you see the ocean?
Oh.
Okay, we
Super
didn't
fun.
warn you that we were doing a live, but there were too many things to talk about. So we were like, we just need to go live really fast. And we miss everybody going live.
It's been so long. It's been over 2 weeks.
Well, we did a live on Monday, but then it didn't save,
Right.
and then we couldn't talk about everything. But we did that social media break, and we just made, like, I don't know, I'm just like, I miss my friends.
Oh, gosh.
Can you guys see where we're at?
Everybody needs to come to Hawaii if you've never been here. There's so many great places to go. And if you do it a year in advance, wow, you're going to be able to come here.
It's okay, I got
for
it.
savings.
Well, okay, so a lot of you asked questions how...
Can't
It's
see
okay.
the beach.
I know, but it's going to go in and out. We
Okay.
got to show our faces, too. A lot of you were asking how we were talking about getting this on a budget. And if you live in the state of Utah, it's called Flights from Home. They have an Instagram that you can get the ticket. They give these deals on tickets all the time. Like, that is their Instagram.
Yeah.
Is they're constantly looking for deals on tickets for you. And anyways, that's exactly what we did, and we couldn't believe it. We booked these tickets
What was it,
forever
almost
ago.
a year ago?
Almost
Yeah.
a year ago, and we got them for very inexpensive. And then we're at a timeshare right here,
Uh-huh.
and we're all sharing rooms. And that was the cheapest way that we could come to
Yeah.
Hawaii.
So this is on Oahu.
You guys, make sure to tell us if you can hear us too, because I
Yeah.
don't even know if this service is good.
Yeah, I just wish you could see the beach in the background. There, you can see it now.
Okay, keep
It's-
going, Mom.
Yeah. So it really is a great deal if you can go ahead, like almost a year ahead, and buy your tickets on the airline and then book your rooms. It's really
Anyway, so if
reasonable.
you live, okay, good. Glad you can hear us. So if you live in Utah, or even if you don't live in Utah, there's different Instagrams that are all over that you can find. And there was a girl right after that we talked about the flights away from home, and she booked a trip to Italy
Yes.
for a screaming deal. One of our fannies did.
Yeah.
So it's a really great Instagram, and they try to help you get a deal. It's super great.
And speaking of trips, we have one coming up. We're just about to announce it. We have a trip for our fans to France to see the salt farms, and our French tour guide has been working on it, and we're really excited to share that soon. That will be coming up in July. So if anybody's interested, we're going to take 20 people with us to Paris, and we'll see Versailles, and
I didn't know we were talking about this right now.
I know, and then we'll go to La Boule and to Guérin, to the salt farms. Anyway, I wanted to give everybody a heads up about that.
Yeah, so what she's talking about is we're booking a fanny trip. So we already have about 5 people that have said that they want to do it. I don't know why the light goes in and out. We already have about 5 fannies that want to do the trip with us. Anyways, we're taking 20, right?
Yes, we're taking 20.
We're taking 20 on this Paris trip that we just did, like the Guérin for the salt, to La Boule where that amazing hotel was.
Market.
But we'll give all
Riding
the details.
bikes
But
all
get
over.
ready. Start saving your money because it's going to be a trip of a lifetime. You don't even understand. It's going to be a trip of a
And
lifetime.
we want you to be with us.
Okay, look, somebody said that they just booked a flight, 400 round trip to Paris.
Oh, wow.
See? It's incredible.
Wow. Yeah, if you start looking now for July, we're actually leaving, I think it's July 19th. We'll let you know more about it. We're going to actually post everything when we get home and talking about it. We've got our website that's just about to launch. Finally.
We have a lot of fun things. But sorry we didn't give more of a heads up on this. But one thing that I wanted to explain is we've got so many people that are like, when can we come and get more kamut? So I just wanted to explain that really fast too. So we will be home on Wednesday, but starting this week, we're not going to sell 50-pound bags anymore because it was too hard for everybody. It was hard to carry them out to their cars. It's heavy for them.
It's so heavy. I can't even lift it.
Yeah, she can't even lift the 50-pound bag.
It's super hard.
So we're not going to do 50 pounds anymore. So it's going to be 25. You can get a 5-pound and a 25.
25 pounds.
So the 5-pound is $10.98. with tax. And then the 35-pound,
the 25
I mean, the 25-pound is 25.
No.
I mean, 35.98.
Yes, with
35.98 with tax.
Yes.
So we're not going to do the 50 because, like we said, it was just too difficult. Can you ship the 25-pound bag? That's what we're looking into. You need to help us, A Bowl Full of Lemons, our good friend. We have not found a good deal on shipping yet. We haven't. It's so heavy and expensive that we haven't found the shipping for that. But you can find on our website, you can order 2 5-pound bags, and it's in a flat rate box for $13. So that's the best deal that we can find so far. But A Bowl Full of Lemons, you need to help us, remember?
You do need to help us. I think the biggest thing that we've missed the most on our trip is our bread, because we eat it every day, and we can't live without it.
And we use it in everything we use. So Kamut, if you don't know about it, we're going to do a highlight on it so that you can refer to it all the time. It's life-changing. It's life-changing.
It's dreamy.
It's very dreamy.
And there are so many things that people just can't live without. I have a good friend that has to eat soup every single day, no matter what, before they eat their meal. For us, it's Kamut. We need that bread. We need that flour in our life, and I miss it. It's such an amazing taste. It's so good for you. It's the most digestible. It's organic. It's pure strain. Amazing, amazing flour.
It's amazing.
And our salt. With our salt together, it's the best.
It's the best.
The best taste.
She said, I reached out to other businesses that got better rates and they never respond. I'll try again. Try again for us.
Thank you, Bowl Full of Lemons. You're so
Try
nice.
again for us.
Oh.
But yeah, so I just wanted to explain the Kamut situation because there's been so many DMs about that. Then on Friday, we are going to do a pizza live because we haven't done a pizza live in a long time.
And this pizza
we're going to recreate what we just ate the other night.
It's amazing. It's going to be
amazing.
It's got mangoes on it. It's marzipan cheese.
Is the sauce.
Well, marzipan, some honey. Oh my goodness. Some mozzarella, mangoes, some arugula. It's one of the best pizzas I've ever had. I can't wait to do it on Friday.
So we're going to recreate it with our Kamut crust pizza. And then we had a Fanny today that begged us for help with thick crust.
Okay.
She said, please demo it.
Great.
Okay, so we are in Hawaii, and this is the Ko-Olina. We're saying it right?
Yes,
the Ko-Olina
Marriott.
And it's a timeshare, and we split it.
Yeah.
We've got so she has 7 kids, and 4 of the siblings came with their spouses and family, and we're 2 to a room because it was the cheapest way that we could do it, and it's perfect. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
We had to try to do it for the least expensive. Hawaii is expensive.
Yes. And if you go a year in advance, you'll get your tickets for next to nothing.
Yeah.
And it's
that Flights Away home, we were trying to talk about that. But anyways, what else were we trying to talk about?
Oh, so many things.
There's so many things that we want to talk about.
We can't wait to get back live. We can't wait to get you back into your kitchen cooking again, because cooking for your family is the most important thing you'll do all day, to bring them together, to sort out and talk over the day. And with our meal plan and our cookbooks, you're on your way. You're on your way to a great experience with your family. And this meal plan actually became a lifestyle for us. We've been doing it over 40 years, and that's the most amazing thing, is it is a lifestyle.
Well, I haven't been doing it for over 40 years.
I've been doing it for over 40 years.
But this is something that I will take away from the social media break, that my mom and I realized that we want to totally hit home with our message. Because with just being out of touch and not talking to anybody for 10 days, our Instagram main goal is honestly to get you cooking in the kitchen. Like we always say, our motto is keep cooking, your family's worth it. And we came up with that a year ago because that is something that we seriously want to get in your head. Like, it is worth it. It's worth the time, just like all the things that you just said. But I want to talk about meal planning, how you can save a lot of money.
So much money.
The reason I love my mom's meal plan, even being here on vacation, it's like money just goes out the door like crazy. And it's when you're going to the store and you're just buying little things here and there. Meal planning, especially the way that you have designed it, is genius. And I feel like people have copied her plan. It just, she never had it out there to the entire world. But you're going to save money by meal planning. So the 3 messages I have is that you can eat whatever you want in portion control, because I look like I've got a big food in the stress, but you can eat whatever you want within portion control, and you're going to save money meal planning. And what was the 3rd thing that we were talking about that we wanted to share?
Well,
That, like our main thing. This is our main thing that we were talking about.
Well, yes,
on our Instagram.
We're trying to get you to live the true life, and we believe the true life is everybody sitting together at the dinner table, good conversation with good food. Not gourmet, but just good food. And that is the true life. And it is because everybody has to eat. And when you learn how to eat everything in moderation and not count your calories all day long and obsess over everything that's going into your mouth, it just takes so much weight off your mind if you will just push your plate back when you're satisfied, but eat everything you love and crave with portion control.
There's been a lot of that's what I was gonna say. A lot of fannies have been asking us, like when we showed the burgers, they asked, did you eat the whole burger? Well, it was lunchtime, so we split the burger.
Right.
But honestly, it's kind of like the way my brother has been saying it this trip, is it doesn't even really matter what you're eating, it's how much you're eating. Yeah. And that's what we talk about, is that are you craving the cookie? Eat the cookie. Don't eat 10 cookies, you eat the cookie. We literally eat and enjoy life to the fullest, we believe. And it's like, it's not restricting yourself, it's just eating less. If that makes sense.
Yes, eating it all, but eating less.
But just eating a little less.
If you're out, and which we were, and we had a great big Hawaiian amazing burger. We had one with pineapple. There was, some people had the avocado. We had all different kinds.
Maybe we can get up and let's try to show the ocean better. Okay. I mean, the lighting on us is so bad.
Because we're right here at the ocean.
Lighting, look how much better.
Okay.
We were trying to show the ocean, but...
And it just wasn't
anyways,
working.
Keep going.
So, yes, we're sharing those big burgers. We're sharing
the fries.
Well, especially
because it was lunchtime.
Yes. If it's dinner time, if it's massive, we're still sharing it.
Yeah, if it's massive, yes.
If it's a hamburger like an In-N-Out, we're not sharing it.
Okay.
No, that's not a burger you would share. But a big, massive burger over here at one of these restaurants, they're huge. And so we're sharing it. We're sharing the fries. We're sharing a large cookie, yes. And then later on, we're getting a Matsumoto's. So it's just a matter of eating the food that you love and crave in portion control and moderation.
I don't know. So those are the 3 things that I want to just talk about and hit home. That's what I want our message to totally be from you, is the 3 things, especially when we took the break. I'm like, I just want to share with everybody how to meal plan, how it's going to save you money, but you're going to feel so liberated because you're not going to have the stress of what's for dinner. It's stressful. I'm a young mom too, and I'm like, when you don't have a meal plan, it's so stressful to figure out what to make for dinner.
You end up going to the store, and especially if you go to the store when you're hungry, you buy everything that looks good, and then you don't know what to do with it.
You've got nothing to make a meal out of it. So anyways, I don't know. We get on here and there's so many things that we're trying to talk about that it maybe doesn't make sense what I'm trying to say. Okay, hi from Wyoming. Looks like you're having a wonderful time in Hawaii. Can't wait to see you live when you get back. So nice.
Great.
I spent over $200 on just the 3 of us in a week. Us a week. I spend over $200 on just the 3 of us a week.
That's a lot of money.
Whoa.
You can eat really good for that.
You're going to be eating... Try our meal plan.
Yeah.
Because our food is the best out there, and she can be so about it, but I'm like, no, it is the best food. She is more conservative because she's trying to be nice. She's the one that wrote the recipes, and I'm like, no, Mom, they are amazing.
No, they're really good.
What do you say, Mom, to people that are spending what they are right now?
I say if you're spending $200 a week, you'll now spend $100. If you go to the store with a meal plan. you'll now spend $100 a week, and you'll eat super good.
And this is serious. Like, if you start doing this, this is real. This is not a joke. Okay, yes, you two have been so helpful with me getting organized. I made my 2-week meal plan yesterday following your themes and shopped yesterday and today. I feel so prepared.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's the other thing.
That's the exact thing.
You know how busy life gets and the days just get crazy. And the thing that's so wonderful, it's so calming to know that you have everything at home to prepare whatever it is you're having for that night.
Yes.
Whether it's an Italian dish, whether it's a Mexican dish, whether it's pizza night or a comfort food or a fish dinner, you've got everything in the house, and you don't have to make another stop. Everything's at home, and if you have older kids, they can get started with it. And the thing is, moms, you don't have to cook every night if you have older kids, and if you're married and have a companion or a husband, they can start the meal. Everybody can take a turn during the week. We say to cook 5 nights a week, take 2 days off. Why do we take 2 days off?
Because I love eating out.
Yeah, we love eating out too. But
I love to have a break.
But do we always take those 2 days off? Some days during those 2 days, maybe if we have a little something left over, we use that. Sometimes you can't afford to eat out. Sometimes the weather's bad. So you have plenty of food that you've planned on. But Food Nanny says if you can cook 5 nights a week, take 2 days off, you're a rock star. You're doing amazing. And the world says if you can cook 3 nights a week, the benefits to your family, the list is so long. Your children will have better grades. They will be more prone to talk to their parents because you're sitting around the dinner table sharing your life together. They'll be more prone to come to you when they have problems. They'll get, did I say better grades?
Yeah.
I mean, they'll be not as prone to get into alcohol or drugs or marijuana. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, and we have these, and we'll continue to post these things on our website. But it's so important to eat together. The conversation is more important than the food. It really is. It's the time spent together where you sort out and talk over the day to bond with your family. That is the most not just normal, but the most natural setting for you to bring your family together to sort out and talk over the day.
I really care about the food too.
Yeah.
I really care about the food. And let me tell you something. The food around here has not been that good.
No.
And it has been making us crave our food. So if you're eating our food right now, I'm jealous. I'm jealous and save some for me because I'm like, we have good food.
Right. And the thing about the theme nights, which is comfort food, Italian, fish meatless or breakfast, Mexican, pizza, grill, tradition. The thing about the theme nights, the kids love it. It's so much fun. You're not eating, you're not just making a big pot of chili or a big pot of spaghetti and eating that for like 3 days. Nobody wants to do that. Who wants to do that? The people that I know that are doing that, somebody's going out the back door to fast food because nobody wants to eat something for 2 to 3 nights in a row.
No.
So the fun thing about our meal plan is that we do have theme nights, and when the kids are at school, they're so excited. They look so forward.
You get such a variety, and not only that, but your body needs
the variety that keeps you healthy.
And you need the variety.
It's not going on these fad diets that all you eat is one thing, like tons and tons of meat, or whatever it is, tons of dairy, whatever it is. It's the variety of food that keeps you healthy, and that's why it turned into a lifestyle.
And this is why we're never going to stop talking about it, because we constantly get new fannies around here. If you don't know, that's your new name if you're new around here. But this is what we're trying to do, and this is what she has lived, and I'm so passionate about it that this is why we're back on this Instagram. I'm like, Mom, everybody needs to hear it. It's the best message. We live this, and it's the perfect way to be. And we really do eat. We eat our food. Yes, there's different body types. I will never be as tiny as her, but for me, I'm good for me. You know what I mean? It's each mom.
It's not about your size,
it's not about
and it's
size.
Not about your weight. It's about how you feel, and it's about just living life.
But we are really eating food.
Yes. Anybody who knows us knows that we're eating.
And really, one of our fannies,
and we'll
talk about this one more time. One of our fannies told us that their daughter has become a nutritionalist, And she said the new eating disorder is counting calories.
It's obsession.
It's obsession. She said that her daughter knows girls that literally they can't even take a bite until they have counted every calorie, and they can't even sleep at night because they're so stressed over all the calorie counting that they had done in the day, and then they're thinking of tomorrow. She goes, that is the new eating disorder. She's like, it's not anorexia. Well, obviously that's not a new one.
Right.
But she's like, the new one is this.
It's obsessing over every single thing you put in your mouth.
Every little thing you put in your mouth. And I see it. I see it, and I know that that's real. And I couldn't believe when she finally said that is the new eating disorder. I'm like, that was like the nail on the head, because I had been like, what is going on? So this is our message. Okay, love you, Lindsay. That's so nice. Okay, she said, tell me if it gets easier. I'm a mom of 2 under 2, getting ready to move across the country.
Oh, sure. No, you're great. I moved across the country, I think 5 times, from East Coast to West Coast, and been married 48 years, and with 7 kids, and every adventure that you go on, when you look back on it, there was a learning experience there, and it's special. So just take it as a new experience. You can do it. You're going to love it, and the thing is, it's all in your attitude. Everywhere you move to, if you hate it, it's just your attitude, because every place has great advantages and disadvantages. So just embrace them and just make friends and go out of your way to make friends. Don't wait for the friends to come to you. Go out of your way to make friends.
Yes.
And start cooking and having people over for dinner, and you've got instant friends right there.
That's exactly what I did. I had never moved away, and I moved to Denver. I was 3 years ago. I just moved back this summer, and I ask everybody in Denver. I had lunches like every day. It's food. That's the thing, is food bonds everybody. It brings everybody together, and I made a million friends because I had lunch every day.
Every day. You know, Amy from Kentucky, we've been going to do a live with her. Amy, if you're around, hi. We've been going to do a live with her for months. She made a big move to Kentucky, and her family was they were just sad. They were moving so far away from home, and she said it was the food that kept their family together.
Yes, it is.
And they joined together, and they came together for dinner every night, and they used our meal plan and our theme nights, and she said that's how they made it through their huge move. So I'll never forget that story, and I hope we can have Amy
we have
on
to
one
share
of these days.
Oh, hi, Ashley. Love you. Making your minestrone soup tonight. It's a favorite. I love that
the
one.
minestrone soup.
I made the Santa Fe lime rice today. I love it so much. Oh, it's so good.
So good.
I just bought Asiago cheese for the first time today, making your mac and cheese.
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
yummy.
What do you do with leftovers then?
Okay, a lot of people like to use leftovers. They send leftovers with their husband for lunch. They eat it for lunch the next day. Some people like to save their leftovers and have like a leftover night, maybe on one of the nights that you take off. For me, most of the time I made enough food for that night because we were so into the variety, and my body so craved after all these years, and I know our kids did the same thing. We wanted that Mexican the next night. We wanted that pizza on Friday night. We wanted fish meatless or breakfast on Wednesday, and so I made
But listen, if they want a leftover night, do a leftover night.
Oh, yes.
Totally do it.
And I know people who totally do it.
Yes.
And a lot of them like to do it on Saturday instead of doing maybe a grill night.
We know husbands. Sometimes my husband will take leftovers for lunch. Sometimes I eat leftovers.
Or
sometimes
freeze.
Yes, freeze is a huge thing.
Freezing your leftovers is huge.
I think it's the best.
I think it's the best. For instance, if you do, for me now, I'm not eating a big lasagna. So if I'm cutting the recipe in half, or if I'm not cutting it in half, I'm doing like 2 8x8s. One is going into the freezer. One tuna casserole is going into the freezer. One mac and cheese is going into the freezer. And then I always have an inventory of what is in my freezer so that it gets eaten and I don't pull it out in 6 to 8 months. It's better with 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
So just learn to freeze your food. And if there's 2 of you, learn to freeze it in for 2 people. Half the recipe, then make freezer meals for 2 people. Another great thing that we need to talk about is how to marinate meat, like chicken breasts or some beef or steak, and literally put it in the marinade, stick it in the freezer. When you unthaw, it's already marinated, it's ready to go on the barbecue. There's so many ideas for freezer meals, and we have much to share and lots of ideas with all of you, and you can keep us on track. But there's some
things that we will be repeating because a lot of these things are our message that we have to get across. But we have really so many things that we are like, our heads exploding. There's so much. Where to begin?
She says, I feel so much better eating bread with kamut flour. So do we. It changed my life 4 years ago. And it's all I've eaten. And I'm telling you, I feel so much stronger. I feel healthier. It's so much more delicious. I know that it's a pure strain. I know that it's so much better for me and my family. And every single person in the family, Lizzie, has embraced it and can't live without it.
Yeah. I was nervous. I will admit, I was nervous to make this switch, like completely. I thought it would be life-altering. I thought it was going to have to be like, oh, no, I'm going to have to figure this recipe out. It's going to be tweaking. No, it's none of that, which is so unbelievable because other things would be. I mean, using spelt and all that stuff.
It's the same with the salt. It's just a higher quality of life. The salt is teaspoon for teaspoon, our gray salt and our fleur de sel, which will up the quality of your life like you cannot believe, and your recipes.
The flavor is incredible.
Is amazing.
Incredible.
And it's better for you.
And
it's
both
not
of them are a marriage.
Yes.
They're a marriage.
Yeah.
You need to try both because both together are crazy good.
It's not processed.
Okay, look at Ashton. It's so true. Eat and enjoy and move on.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay, I needed to hear this about moving.
Yes, I've moved so many times, 22 times in 22 years, basically 22 times the first 22 years of our marriage. Some, 6 months, my husband learned to fly airplanes in the Air Force, and so we were moving there and then with Delta Airlines, so that's why we were moving so much. So
Leanne said she shares with her neighbors.
And that's so perfect, I have so...
They love you, Leanne.
Yeah, Leanne, that's such a great idea, and I do tell people, especially empty nesters, take a meal to someone who is sick or in need or someone who is lonely. Do you know what they would do for homemade food? You forget how good homemade food tastes if you haven't had it for a while. You forget how delicious it is, because when you're out on the road like we are, everything starts to taste the same.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that that's true. Everyone knows that that's true. And there's nothing like a homemade meal. And whether it doesn't have to be gourmet homemade, because we don't have gourmet homemade. We have good, delicious homemade food. Some of it we sort of call gourmet. But most of it
Kamut Brand's on here, giving a thumbs up.
Yay! Hi, Kamut Brand.
Especially widows. We have a group of widows we take food to.
Perfect.
That's great. That's
amazing.
That's amazing.
That's what we should all be doing, is looking out for our neighbors, isn't it? Looking out for
our
loved
neighbor.
ones. Looking out for our loved ones, of course, first, and then looking out for our neighbors. And there are so many who live around us who could use a hot meal. So make some cookies, make an extra casserole, make an extra pizza.
Okay, they got it.
Yeah.
Why don't you stand up and show them the beach really fast? And then we'll be done, you guys. But this is where we've been enjoying ourselves all week. So nice. It has felt so good.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's been hearing our conversation on the beach.
That's okay.
Hi, Food Nanny. Okay, well... Hope you're cooking. Don't forget our meal plan is posted at thefoodnanny.com. Like she said, the new meal plan comes out on Friday. We're going to do a live on Friday. We're going to recreate the pizza that we just had.
We'll be in Lizzie's kitchen. My kitchen is still not up yet. I wish I would have been better at taking,
before and after.
I don't know why I wasn't that great at it, but my new remodel will be coming up. Well, I think we need to visit it soon. I think we need to
Aren't you going to get the salt soon too?
Yes.
Our crate
that's like next
coming
week.
in.
We have a new salt order coming in, so I'll be going after that to LA, to the docks to pick that up straight from Guérin, France. So that's super fun.
But
I love it.
look out for our trip. Save your money now. You are going to want to go on this crazy trip. When we give you all the details, you are going to be you're going to be dying.
It's too much
and you get
fun.
to party with us.
If you've never been to France, you need to come.
Yes, it's Colina. Yes.
Yeah.
It's Colina.
Okay, everybody.
All right, have the best
Have the best
day.
day. We'll see you on Friday in Lizzie's kitchen.
See you on Friday, but we'll keep posting. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. We'll do it live on Friday. Okay, talk to you later.
Bye.